Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review. I just want to thank Alan Foster, Jojo, and Mike Locke. Thanks for the nice comments. Very motivational for me. In this episode, we're going to look at macro, big picture, BTC bullishness. We're going to look at hex buys. We're also going to look at some NFT scams. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into the charts.
You big all sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. 2 really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex on it.
Bitcoin daily chart is looking like a big juicy chicken tendy. As you can see, it gained support on this pivot at 50,000, and I was predicting that we are going to resist at 54K, and we did for a little bit, but it rocketed through and we got 2 candles of confirmation, and at the end of today we'll have 3 candles of confirmation above this pivot, and then I think the next stop is 58K. We are in bullish territory here. The stochastic RSI is just a little bit hot, but the RSI is in the bullish control zone. ETH on the daily chart, same thing, but stronger. And will that last with the Bitcoin ETF coming? We will find out. I mean, it is so strong that it won't even touch the 21 exponential moving average. And as you know, that's what we trade here. Anything above daily 21 is in a daily uptrend. There's possible resistance right here at 37.41. It could reject here and come back and test the 21 and pop through, but we're definitely going through in my opinion. Solana on the daily chart is holding the 21 exponential moving average and the pivot. Technically it is in a daily uptrend, and with everything moving up, I am thinking it will go and try to chop up to 195, but it is on declining volume and it's not moving like everything else, so I'd be careful on this one, but it looks like an easy flip.
After jumping.
Hex on the 4-hour chart is respecting the pivots pretty well. Right here was our other buy zone at 36 cents, and below that our next buy zone is 32 cents, and I hope it gets there. I hope that Hex corrects all the way down to 20 cents, because I think that is the most promising trade of the rest of the year, because I am ready to buy a massive dip. That's how legends are made and Lambos are bought, and I think a dip is coming, even with Richard's Hex World Tour.
I want to change the world, and I can only do that if people participate.
What's up, rich people? How's it going?
And here's why: because we had a golden era of Hex where there was little to minimum expiries. Also, we had the Pulse Chain sacrifice, and hundreds of millions of dollars of Hex was sacrificed. There was absolutely no supply, and look what it did for the price. But now we are getting into some of billions of dollars of expiries right here. Not saying that they will dump, but I'm hoping they do, because I want to play the snapshot trade. Pulse is delayed until December, and when the snapshot is announced, Hex is going to pump like crazy, and I'm looking for some big dips, because that's how legends are made and Lambos are bought.
We've been announcing the Pulse snapshot in advance. Yeah, there'll be like a range of time where you'll know it'll be in like this range. You'll have a heads up.
The Fed is printing trillions of dollars and lending to banks at 0% interest rates. The dollar is becoming worthless, so Bitcoin, like other assets, have no choice but to go up. I believe we are going through what's called a crack up boom economy, which means that the economy is collapsing upwards. So just imagine, in a deflationary environment, asset prices go down and the dollar gets stronger. Say like the financial crisis of 2008, also known as the GFC. And right now is the opposite of that. We're crashing in inflation, which means assets are becoming out of reach to purchase, and there's a disparity between the haves and the have-nots. The people with assets are getting richer. The savers are getting destroyed because their purchasing power in their savings account is becoming devalued due to government money printing. So imagine if you had $100,000 that you saved in 1970 when a Coke was 5 cents. How many Cokes would you be able to buy with that same $100,000? See, you want to be holding assets, and Bitcoin has no choice but to go up, because the government is going to continue to print money and rob you of your purchasing power. It is theft. Right here is a report by JP Morgan. Institutions are rotating out of gold and into Bitcoin as a better inflation hedge. After JP Morgan analysts were wrong about Bitcoin, now they have a new report that just came out saying that it appears that investors are leaving gold and into Bitcoin as a better inflation hedge. According to JP Morgan analysts, they have 3 reasons why they think Bitcoin is recovering. One of them being that Gary Gensler at the SEC said there is no intention to ban cryptocurrencies like China. The rise of the Lightning Network and Layer 2 payment solutions that helped El Salvador Bitcoin adoption. And 3, the reemergence of inflation. The Fed is not going to taper. It can't taper. In the chart below, JP Morgan shows tentative signs that the previous shift away from gold and into Bitcoin seen during most of Q4 2020 and the beginning of 2021 has been re-emerging in recent weeks. The black line, as you can see, is gold. The gold ETFs are going way down. RIP Peter Schiff.
I guess I was wrong about Bitcoin.
And Bitcoin is starting to curl back up. Even Senator Loomis knows that it's a better hedge than gold. She buys more Bitcoin. According to her filing, she bought between 50,000 and 100,000 BTC. The price of Bitcoin was around 45K at the time. I'm guessing she bought a couple Bitcoin. That'd be about 90K according to her filing. And as you know, these senators, they have the right to insider trading. It's not illegal for them. She knows a lot more than us with what's going on with regulations. And if she's buying, I'm super bullish.
Do you have?
Well, I only have, I think, 5 Bitcoin.
And that was in 2013. So she bought Bitcoin at 300 and has been hodling since 2013. And she just bought 45K. So what's up? So I guess Binance is moving to Ireland. And I was like, oh, why? But I guess apparently because of Brexit, they have a really, really low tax rate. And in fact, there's a bunch of tech companies that are moving to Ireland. And they're calling it Celtic Tiger. Get it? Like Celtic. Ireland attracted entire industries with its low tax rate. From Google and Apple and Facebook to Airbnb, all have found their home in Dublin's Silicon Docks, styling itself after California's Silicon Valley. On the heels of Brexit, Ireland has become more attractive for Binance to base its operations for a couple of reasons. Ireland has access to a large talent pool critical for fintech companies, as exemplified by Facebook setting up in Ireland to develop Libra. That was their digital token. The only English-speaking country with access to the Eurozone after the UK officially left last year. And you know what? They have a lot of really nice castles for cheap. Look at this thing. What? This is for sale. George Soros' fund reveals surprise Bitcoin bet amid a huge $500 billion crypto price surge. And by that, they mean in market valuation. There was a $1.5 million buy that pumped up this market and got this rally going. And some people are saying that it was George Soros. That's the word on the street. But take that with a grain of salt. He said, we own some coins, not a lot. The coins themselves are less interesting than the use cases of DeFi and things like that. I mean, this walking corpse. All right. This is one of the most influential billionaires of the world, and he funds a lot of crazy pet projects, and even he sees the use case in DeFi. Oh my God. Now, one thing I want to say about this, a lot of people said, well, Elon Musk is already bought. Another richest man in the world. Actually, there's a lot of rich people in the world. There's a lot of rich funds in the world, and there's a lot of corporations in the world, and they all want a chunk of this new world, this Web 3.0. There's plenty of money to surge into this and pump it higher. In this last segment, we always talk about wrecked plebes, people who get destroyed in the market so we can watch our back in this crazy wild, wild west cryptoverse. And I found this incredible article, which I'm going to link in the description box below. It's called The Secret Inner Workings of an NFT Pump and Dump Group. It's a super long and very detailed article with a ton of proof where this guy, he finds an NFT marketing guru who rugs his investors. So basically what this guy does, his name is DJs, he'll buy you Twitter followers, TikTok followers, comments, Discord members, doing fake giveaways and things like that. And he'll pump your project, but he wants 50 to 70%. So you're the talent, you created the NFTs, and they're going to get 50 to 70% of it, but they're going to pump it like crazy. They're going to guarantee you that you're going to sell out during your launch by manipulating newbies with fake followers and fake posts and Twitter shilling. And then as soon as you launch, they completely rug everything. Everything they have done for you to propel you forward into this sale, they just pull the plug and get out of it. And this guy, he actually it's him. He actually has bought a Lamborghini and all this other crazy stuff. You really have to read through this, just mainly so you watch your back. You know, they actually have some suggestions on how not to get wrecked. Like, say, if they have 50K Twitter followers but are barely getting any engagements, it's fake. If they have 50K Twitter followers but only 15K Discord users, it's probably fake. If they have 1 million TikTok followers but they only have a few thousand likes per video, it's fake. Don't be fooled by verified status. If an NFT project overpromises on their roadmap, they are not going to deliver. Also, all of these roadmaps and NFT projects and communities that they build, they absolutely rug everything. And here he is buying a Lamborghini. Some of his other stuff, his friends are kind of ratting him out and everything. So just be careful with these NFT spaces. Make sure you verify who you're buying from. Is it a legit project? Are they going to pull the rug on you? And you will be left holding the bag. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, throw a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.